just need to make sure that you're here and that you're... Are you running towards your goals? This is a serious question. Are you truly running towards your goals? Because I feel like you aren't. I feel like you're sort of just strolling along, like just skipping about. Like you're not really running towards your goals like you say you are. You're telling me that you are going to finish 100 meters in 11 seconds flat, but you're out here not even running it. You're lightly jogging it. You're jogging the 100 meters and you want to win? Not only win, but do it in 11 seconds flat? Are you really trying to win a 100-meter race, a sprint, by lightly jogging? If you don't get it by now, I'm talking about how you're approaching your huge, high, hard goals. These goals that seem impossible to most people, but you really do believe that you can and will achieve. You think that you will win the race by just jogging it, by not trying your hardest, by not pushing yourself. You honestly think that. It's time to wake up and see that jogging the race isn't what will get you the shiny gold medal. That if you just do the bare minimum every single day, not changing anything about yourself, not changing your execution, never adapting, then you have no chance in winning that gold. You have no chance in competing in this race. You can run that race, but you won't be competing. Because it's a competition, and in a competition, there are other people running this race just like you. They'll train harder than you. They'll meditate for longer than you. They'll exercise for longer than you, go harder in their workouts than you. If they do all of that, if they do more than you in literally every single aspect in life, do you even deserve to win, even if you want it more than them? I ask that because with success, it's not even about who deserves it. But people always make the argument that they deserve it and that they are unlucky and that, it's just the rich, evil people and that, it's a system. And so, bro? So what if the rich are evil? So what if they don't deserve their wealth? It doesn't matter. You don't have to deserve your wealth either. You just have to chase your dreams like you're being chased. You don't have to be a good person to achieve your goals. You don't have to really deserve these things. You don't have to be, give away to charity and then you deserve your goals. No, if you work harder than everyone else, then eventually you will reach your goals faster and more deserving than anyone else. So recently I was listening to the Modern Wisdom podcast, highly recommend by the way, and Chris Williamson had Alex Hormozi on the podcast. And so, Chris is interrogating his guest like he always does, asking Alex about his life and everything. And, I was sort of listening, like half listening, I was thinking I was doing something else at the same time. But then I heard them mention something that I found very, very interesting. They started talking about an experiment that was done where they starved a mouse, put it inside of a box, and they put this smell of cheese on one end of the box. So then this mouse was tested, they tested the force, how hard the mouse was running, right? They tested compared to when there was just cheese on one side of the box, compared to when there was cheese, and then the sound of a cat behind the mouse. So the cheese in front of the cat, in front of the mouse, then the sound of a cat behind the mouse. Do you know what they found? They found that if the mouse saw that there was a cat right behind them, if they heard the cat behind them, then they would run a lot faster and harder. What does a mouse, some cheese, and a cat have to do with chasing dreams? What on earth does that have to do with you and chasing your dreams? Literally everything. You see, if we have something that we lack, that we are chasing towards, we're going to run towards it, sure. But if we then have something chasing us at the same time, if we have the cat behind us, if we have a cat that is coming for us, and we know that it's going to eat us, it's going to destroy our lives, kill us even, then we will run a lot faster and a lot harder than if there is just cheese on the other side of the box. I've seen this to be true in my own life. I've been on self-improvement for a year. I went through the whole 0 to hero thing. You know my story already, bro. Used to be unfit, uncoordinated, zero riz, gamer, never saw the sun. But then I found self-improvement and my whole life changed, blah, 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 blah. You know the story. Like, if you're watching this video right now, you've probably gone through the same thing. But what you probably haven't gone through is the transformation within self-improvement. The 0 to 100 within self-improvement. I only just recently went through this transformation, and it's led to me committing to my goals more than ever, really. I used to be lazy and just unmotivated sometimes. Like, sometimes I get home from school and just think to myself, oh my God, time to be on self-improvement. Like, sometimes I didn't even want to be on self-improvement. But then something happened. A whole series of events that truly just changed my outlook on life. These events transpired over the course of around 3 months. And I can promise you, they were painful, bro. I won't go into detail about exactly what happened, but it truly made me realize that I was scared of failing. That I did not want to fail. That I was terrified of failing. That if I failed, then that was my fault. And that if I didn't get everything together fast, then things wouldn't go the way that I wanted them to go. I would fail. Okay, so I know this might sound weird and unconventional and maybe even bad for your mental health. But you need to wake up every morning. Like I don't care if you do it right when you wake up or just before you walk in the door. But you need to write down your fears. You need to write down everything you're scared of. Everything that you're scared of happening that day. That if that day you don't actually complete your goals that you set for yourself, I want you to write about that happening and how scared you are of that. Of how bad life would be if you did not hit your goals. I know, bro. Some of you must be thinking, oh my, what is this guy on? What's wrong with him? Who hurt this guy? And the rest of you are probably thinking, okay, I sort of see what you're saying. If I wake up every morning and think about what I'm scared of, I'll start the day off scared and then I'll get off running. Bro, you really need to think about this. If you just write down what you're scared of every morning, you will remind yourself every single morning of what is possible. Your goals might be impossible. Your goals could be impossible. But you failing is definitely possible. You will remind yourself about what is actually possible. What can happen if you don't achieve what you set out for yourself. You will remind yourself of the possibility of that future. Of you failing. So, bro, this is what your morning looks like. You wake up, go to the toilet, drink some water, write down your goals for the day, or revise your goals that you set for yourself the night before, and tweak them. Then what I want you to do is revise your life goals. These are the big goals, the big, hard, seemingly impossible goals that you have set for yourself to achieve by the end of your life. These goals are the ones that you want to die knowing that you work towards and you have achieved in your lifetime. You want to look over these goals, visualize hitting them, really think about it. If I hit that one goal, if I got that 100 meters in 8 seconds, if I was faster than Usain Bolt, really think, really visualize your goals, right? Then what you need to do is open up your journal and write down what you're scared of. Then what you need to do is open up your journal and write down how you are scared of not hitting the goals for the day. The goals for the month, the goals for the year, the goals for your life. You need to do this in detail. Literally describe every single moment. Write about how you are scared that you will get addicted to that substance. And that's how it's going to lead you to never hitting your goals. How you're scared that you will fail the test and your life will be ruined. Your final test, your final exam, how you're going to fail that. How you're scared that if you don't work the hardest that you work, you will fail the test. You will fail life. Bro, really listen to me on this one. Imagine you do not hit the goals that you've set for yourself just because you are too lazy. Just because you didn't want to do the work. Let that sink in. Listen to what I'm saying, because now that I'm actually saying it, you may realize that it's a very real possibility that you just waste your time. Bro, I did not want to record this video. I won't. When I didn't want to record this video, I wasn't gonna do it. I was like, oh, I'll do it later. Just because you're saying I'll do it tomorrow, every single like imagine I didn't hit my goals of becoming a big self-improvement YouTuber just because I said, oh, I'll record the video later. Like, it's a very real possibility. I could hit none of my goals if I do not put in all the work that I know that I can put in. Just because I was too lazy to do some work when I knew I needed to. Just because I said I'll do it later. Imagine you said, oh, I'll do it tomorrow for every single day for 60 years. Oh, I'll start that business tomorrow, every single day for 60 years. It's a very real possibility, and people have done that. And it should make you feel scared. You should be scared. If it doesn't make you feel scared, then you just aren't attached to your goals as much as you should be. You should literally be emotionally attached to your goals, bro. But if you're literally frozen right now, if you cannot speak right now, like you're anxiously thinking, what if he's right? What if I don't hit my goals because I'm lazy? Like literally thinking, like overthinking, bro. Literally overthinking, bad for your mental health, overthinking. And regretting things that you haven't done yet. That you haven't even done yet. Things that you've done in the past as well. If you're doing all of that, then bro, you're attached to your goals. And that is a sign that you are going to succeed. No doubt about it. So get scared. Get scared of not hitting your goals. Chase your dreams like you are being chased. Thanks for watching the video. I appreciate it. Yeah.